So it just looks like a normal wooden chest.
It's a simple wooden chest with a gold kind of piece of sheet on it with an inlaid lizard symbol that is on the top of the chest, and it is closed. It does not appear to have a lock. By the looks of it, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of mechanism on it either.
All right. Um, and I'm going to turn back. Hey, what did you want me to see in here? Is it the chest? The symbol?
Might be
Yeah,
treasure in it.
All right. Did you guys open it yet, or do you want me to?
we should
No.
I'll
shake
do
their
it.
head. They didn't open it yet.
All right. I'm going to, I guess, remove the sheet from the top of it.
It's actually inlaid on it. You try to
Oh,
lift up the gold plate, and it just doesn't go anywhere. It
okay.
actually raises the top of the chest open a little bit, and nothing happens.
All right. Then I, without that much hesitation, other than just trying to get the top thing off of it, I'm just probably just gonna flip up the chest.
All right, you open the chest, and there is only one item within it, and that is a untouched tome. It's made of red leather along the cover of it itself. The binding is inlaid with gold, and on the front, written in Draconic, also inlaid in gold, it has a simple title that says "Spirits of Light."
Ooh. Patrick will bend down and pick it up
hmm
carefully, just so it might be old, it might be brittle.
Well, this is the strangest thing. You, because of your previous experience, you do know that this seems like an old tome. It's written in an ancient language. The binding and the type of it is very old, but it's almost like it's brand new. It is incredibly preserved. You don't even think even like a vacuum seal underneath of some sort of vault would do it as well as it is now. It's very peculiar.
So one of two things is either new or magic, which I love. So, is it bind or locked in any way?
No, it opens easily.
All right. I'm going to walk out
hmm
a bit more towards the orb of light.
hmm
All right, around this ash pile, and going to open up the tome and see if I can't see what's going on inside of that thing.
Okay. Well, it is a 250 page, all in Draconic. It will take hours for it to read it yourself. But
Uh-huh.
as a brief peruse through it, you believe what it does is it details the mythologies, the dimensions, and the types of, well, for lack of a better word, almost like incorporeal spirits, but they're known to be very benevolent. So that's angels, literal like orbs of light, other such apparitions.
Hmm. Does it have anything to do with fire spirits?
Let me quickly double check. You do see the word fire a few times. One is, oh, give me 2 seconds. I did not expect it to. I have to give you something very brief because this is a brief perusal, but there is a little something, and I just want to get this accurate. So give me a moment as I shift through my own tome, also known as a PDF. Do 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 do. Spirits of light, spirits of light. Do 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 do. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, you see the word fire and combat a few times, and you're pretty sure it's linked to something called a seraph. Seraph. A seraph. Although any more details, and you would need to sit
I'll
down and
actually
really
sit down.
digest the tome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um. Well, while getting that information from Inferno, I'm just going to say my character seems to be oblivious to the outside world at this point and just kind of flipping through pages. So somebody's going to have to do something before he actually does any other actions.
Okay.
Okay.
He's literally just standing there flipping through pages.
What you got there?
It's a tome of unknown origin about I don't know what other than maybe some sort of light being, maybe archive, like just a whole on list of different beings, maybe of light.
Hmm. That's cool.
And he's gonna go back to just flipping through pages.
I do believe there's something going on over here. If you guys want to act that out.
Al's
Neil's just
actually.
reaching out for Al's hand because, yeah.
Grab your hand.
Al takes it briefly and squeezes it, but he's watching down the hallway. So
Mila looks sad. She walks over here and sees what's going on.
You notice that Patrick is in a very familiar look in his face, like the last time you gave him a book.
Are there any pictures?
Probably.
Hey, Patrick.
Hmm?
Was that it? Everything that was in that
Oh,
chest?
in the chest, yes. There was a gold plate if anybody's interested in that. On the top. And we'll
Sure.
and we'll actually break his gaze away from the book at this particular point and look around the room to survey how everyone else is doing.
I'm gonna take a look at this plate.
Okay. I can give you no new information on the plate. I'm sorry.
Inferno's looking at the list, going, "No, there's nothing else there."
Nope.
Still a plate of gold.
It turned into a zombie, and it was waiting for its chance. I was right all along, you fools! As it eats Tom. Never to be seen again.
shit.
The chest, its cousin was the gazebo, and its great grandfather was the bed, so it wanted revenge. So,
See,
kidding.
Al was right all along. I really should have asked her.
He's just being a bitch. All right. Anyway,
Anyway, would I be able to remove this plate?
not with your fingers.
Not with my fingers. I have a utility knife.
You can try to pry it open.
Yeah. I want to try and do that.
Okay. What's your strength?
My strength is 13.
Above average. And your knife, is it made of SDC or MDC materials?
It would be SDC.
Okay, all right.
Because it's a regular skinning knife.
Yeah, it's a regular skinning knife. Okay, roll me a d20, Tom.
Okay.
I'm coming up with values in my head. Okay, very good. You do actually. You manage to slip the knife. You have to dig it within the wood. Do a little chopping, a little prying. It probably takes a good solid 5 minutes, but eventually you do get a good hold on it. And using the knife as kind of a prying device, you're able to pop that gold plate free from it.
Ooh. I will put it in my backpack.
Okay. Yeah, it's
And
about 6 inches square.
Cool.
And it's about, an eighth of an inch thick. There you go. Alrighty. Alicia has a face that looks like she's just all business, so she has nothing to say.
No.
Mila's holding out her hand for Alicia.
Alicia grabs it, and she
Yay.
asks, "You doing okay?"
I am.
Good. That's good.
All right.
Patrick is
I
going
think
to
this.
find a nice spot in his pack for the book.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just about to say that it should probably be time to head out of this room at least.
Okay.
There's still a couple that we need to look
There are.
at.
Hmm?
Yes.
All right.
Let's
Go.
go.
All right. Tom, you said you're tired. Do you think if we come across something, you can burst again, or would you rather be backup?
I can only do it 2 more times.
That's still more than none. It's your choice.
Yeah. I can do it. It's fine. But 2 more times and I'm done. I need to lay down
Okay.
or meditate or something. I can't. I'll need to be at the back of the bus.
All right. We'll same order as last time. Just be careful.
Patrick's going to, while walking down the hallway, just kind of run his hand down it.
Okay. I'll let you know if you feel something other than just the familiar touch of the stone.
Yeah. And for the record, when I left that room, I reignited my right hand again
Okay.
because light source.
Because the light source, because it's important to see where you're going.
Yes.
Since the light's over Mila's hand. Well, Mila and Alicia now.
Yeah.
Best friends forever.
Alicia has fallen victim. Al was smart enough not to hold her hand.
All right.
Mila, your
All right.
grip.
Al,
Yes.
left or right?
Well, I'm right-handed, so left.
Okay. I'm gonna try and go up to this door.
Al just
and-
looks at Mila and shrugs his shoulders like, I don't know.
All right.
Yela nods her head,
Gently
very
push it.
understanding.
Okay. Let me just reveal the area. So this door also opens just fine. It is unlocked. It appears to be a storeroom. It seemed to have been used for foodstuffs, but most of it has deteriorated away. What has not deteriorated, however, are some dazzling emerald bottles filled with a kind of a reddish purple liquid. There seems to be about, going through the boxes, you can tell there's maybe about 8 of these glass vials together. All together. 8 of them.
Well, I will slowly bring them out and line them up on the ground.
Sure. They are stoppered with corks, of course. They seem to be a very peculiar shaped wine bottle, or potion bottle, or liquid bottle.
Patrick will rummage through his bags for another bottle that he found earlier, and will compare it to the liquids that he found way back in that one construction room.
Well,
back
these
there.
ones are much larger, although they do seem to share some similar designs. You probably figure the same person who made the small glass vials made these larger glass bottles. As for the substance, the one that you originally found in the small glass vial, it was that red syrupy thing that seemed to stick to the sides of it. This one is much more fluid, looks much more water-based, and its color is completely different.
Alright. Al is probably going to take a closer physical look at
Did you say
Let's-
Al?
Sir Patrick.
I was like, what?
Speaking for
As a
Al.
player, I am at myself, not Patrick, myself. I am terrible with names, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
I myself
Sorry,
Um,
Brianna.
Al finds himself compelled to do.
must
wrong with
grab
my body?
bottle. Anyway,
Al has been commanded he must do stuff.
all right, back on.
Patrick is going to probably pick up, let's just say the most how do I even put this? It's like the most fancy bottle. It's one that has the
They
most
are.
amount of features
I
to it.
have bad news for you. They are all similar in fanciness. They seem to
Uh,
be identically cast. No one has more intricate design, anything. They're very. It's made of a very beautiful emerald colored glass, but there's no other features on it.
okay, so I can see the liquid color though.
Yes. Well, yeah, through the green thing, it looks purpley ready, but you'd actually have to uncork it and look in it to see what its true color is.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go and I guess grab the closest one,
Uh-huh.
which I will say the spectrum, the closest thing to yellow, if there is one.
No, they're all seem to be the same color too.
Oh, okay. Um, then
So you just grab one.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's in your hand.
All right. Yeah, screw it. He's gonna open it
Okay. It
away from
uncorks with a
himself, of
pop.
course.
All right. Nothing happens. The
Uh,
liquid just churns a little bit.
All right. I'm going to. I'm just going to look in it, I guess.
Okay, you look into it and you can see, due to the distorted color, it actually seems to be more of a deep red than a deep purple. It was the emerald glass that was kind of diffusing it.
All right.
And do you have your mask on or do you have your mask off?
I do have my mask on.
Okay, then all you can do is just see. You can't really smell anything because filters.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm going to recork it, and I'm going to be very interested in what these things are, if they are wine or otherwise.
Okay,
He's going to assume that it's wine, but he's going to take it with him just in case.
all right. Either way, it could be the glass alone could be valuable.
Oh yeah,
Figuring.
definitely.
Alright.
Tom is going to put the ultraviolet setting on his goggles again
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and take a look at all the walls and everything.
Walls look. All the walls look consistent. Nothing is standing out.
Okay. I'm gonna go back out.
Okay.
Patrick, while still stuffing his bag with the bottles, said, "I found liquids in a very pretty green bottle, and we'll show one before putting it into his pack."
Okay.
There's, I think, 6 of these.
8.
8 of these.
Yes.
Patrick is bad at counting.
No.
No.
Considering you killed a demon
No.
with that, that's not right.
Yeah,
All right.
that doesn't seem accurate.
No.
I'm going to gently push open the other door.
Okay. The other room. I'm just opening it all up. Because we'll just say the group explores it. Because this room does not stand out all that much, honestly. I just have to get the number. Oh, our number is 6. Okay. So this is a near bare area, oddly enough, and there is, by the looks of it, the small rooms off to the west there. They seem like they were holding cells or prisons. You can see indentations where there were bars, but the rest of this place is very barely furnished, and two things are significant. One is that unlike the rest of the place that you've come across so far, there's a film of dust that covers everything: the walls, the floors, the remnants of the furniture. In addition, the furniture itself looks equally worn, similar to those first beds that you came across.
Well, okay then. Guys, this room is very dusty. It's kind of weird.
Patrick, very interested, will look around the floors and walls at all the dust and try
Okay.
to find out what the difference between the stoneworking might be and see if
Well, It takes about 20 minutes to look around, but you do notice that in this corner here, some of the stonework seems to have actually fallen apart, and there's a hole that just enters into um, the rock face itself. So that's the only thing that really seems out of place. And most of the dust seems to be collecting from that area. Like, it gets thicker from this hall and thinner towards the further east you go.
Hmm.
Fascinating. Just briefly, he's going to check around the walls because he has noted that the walls themselves seem to be extremely sturdy,
Mm-hmm.
and was curious on how this might have fallen apart.
Give me an architecture roll again.
All right. Boo.
Oh, all right. So let's do the opposite of how you rolled before. So instead of me giving you nothing, now I can give you pretty much everything. What you can tell with the architecture of this room, already you've been able to deduce with the stonework that some sort of magic has been done to clearly enhance the color, but by your observation so far, it seems that it also seems to be keeping a lot of things out as well. You're not 100% sure because you're not familiar with this type of magic, but you wouldn't be surprised that the gaps in the wall has kind of ruined the structural integrity of the room, and is probably the cause of the dust.
Ah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be it, I suppose.
Yes, indeedy. But nothing else of great note is in this particular room.
All right. And Patrick will dust off his hands
Mm-hmm.
and
Pun.
say, well,
I
just
got it.
say fascinating and then leave the room.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I guess we continue on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't see another door that we haven't gone through. I don't know where to go,
Let me zoom
to be
out.
honest.
There is. Well, I don't know if it was that we couldn't open it or that we didn't.
We couldn't open this one.
No, but there's one. There's like right down here. I don't know if this is the end of the map or if it's just we didn't explore.
No,
past
you
that.
guys just didn't get that far. You saw that dead body and you freaked the fuck out. You didn't even enter
Yeah,
that
I
room.
remember that.
Yeah, we just noped the hell out of this
And
place.
what about this place?
That is just the wall.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's just
It's
Then-
actually a stair from this map, but it doesn't go anywhere. So it's just a wall. If you ask about this area as well, same thing.
Wait. Which area?
Far left.
Nothing this way.
Oh, that
It's
one.
the same thing. There's stairs leading upwards, but
like
there
how you
is
have to
no
be-
upwards.
I like how you have to be somewhat hushed while you're saying it too.
I know, because it's
Don't tell the DM. I'm telling you.
don't tell the internet. Don't tell them I just used a map from another dungeon.
What, you did not write this by hand?
No, I didn't. I'm not
Oh.
that good.
All right. So this is the only place we haven't explored. I don't know if we want to.
it's up to you guys. Patrick, do
Oh, go ahead.
you want to?
I feel like my character might know this, and as a player, I do want to do this, but I don't want to metagame.
Just say it.
I'm going to. All right.
Say it.
Patrick will note that there was a strange part in the dungeon that sort of just ended abruptly, just like many of the invisible walled areas. We might want to check back there.
How is that metagaming? That's observation based on other things you've come across. Metagaming is like, oh, well, Inferno tends to cut off certain areas and not give us a clear stone wall, so therefore there has to be something there. But no, you
Like
rationalize
stairways
it
that lead
to
to heaven.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be
There's-
that'd be like metagaming being like, oh yeah, this wall definitely goes somewhere. Well, why do you think that? Oh, I just have a hunch. Bullshit. You're being an asshole. So yeah, no, that's not metagaming. You're fine.
I was just trying to say like that's what I had in my head, but I wasn't sure if that was like whatever.
What can be in your head can also be in your character's head. As long as you don't use out of game knowledge to drive your character, we're cool.
All right.
Where was this, Patrick?
Back down this hallway, and then we go straight.
Okay.
Just
And he's going to point down this way. If
Um,
as a player here, this little alcove right here, that's just kind of like an abrupt hallway end thing,
wait, where? Where are you pointing?
right over here, right here.
Oh yeah.
all right. Tom, lead the way.
Okay, let's go. Woo!
Whoosh! As we fly down the hallway.
I would have figured that we would have gotten there by the time we had this whole explanation and we were talking while we were moving.
Yes.
Right.
There you go.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So,
Wall in front of you.
UV goggle things.
Well, I'll be darned. Patrick had himself a hunch, and it seems to be correct. Those red stones don't look quite the same.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and touch it with my left hand.
Whoop! Left hand goes right through.
Touching on
I'm
the
gonna
walls.
stick my head in.
You stick your head through. And you
Yes.
come across what seems to be another storage room.
Oh,
As
hello.
I get my note out. So, this place seems to not just have simple boxes and storage containers. It also seems to have racks and holdings and special encasements for what seems to be, from what Patrick can gather, ceremonial equipment. Wonderfully preserved silken robes of various brilliant colors, all the colors of the rainbow, decanters made of gold and silver, incense holders, candlesticks, also made of silver and gold. They line the room.
My God. It's so shiny.
It is.
Very nicely preserved.
Mila, you want to see
Ooh.
this?
Look, pretty gowns, and he pulls out like a red robe.
Put it down.
Okay. And Patrick will put it on.
All right. Yeah, I guess you can find a large enough robe to go over your armor. You now have a beautiful silken red robe on you.
Look beautiful.
Beautiful. Hmm. If you gather up all the equipment, I can tell you specifically how much you have, or you can just look at it in awe.
Everyone's just staring at it open mouthed.
I think at least 10 minutes of just open awe. Holy shit, this is pretty.
Yeah.
And then we get down to brass tacks. How about that?
I don't think there's any brass
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
think it's all
okay,
silver.
fine. We gather everything up. Jeez. I'm so literal.
Okay.
God.
So there are 12 robes. You should put like 12 silk robes. All right. Let me know when you're ready. 3 decanters. 10 incense holders. 10 gold candlesticks and 10 silver candlesticks.